Morning people, Lee from Jorvik Outdoors, hope you're all well. Out today, just come to, where have I come to? North Cave Wetlands. I was on my way to Blacktoft Sands but the road's closed. Gonna have a walk right around, it's about a couple of mile walk around, a few different hides to go in. We'll see what we can see today, see if there's any decent sights. So I'll get going and I'll bring you back at the first point of interest. But the birds are ready for a feed. Obviously get the tidbits. Lovely walk around here, as you can see. Trees. See what wildlife we can see. Seen some pretty good stuff around here before, so keep his eyes open. Got a bad back so I can't walk too fast today. I hurt it yesterday when I was at my busy push bike, so we'll see how we go from here. This is the view at the first hide, East Hide it's called. Pretty quiet really. Couple of I think there's swans over there. Have a look, I don't think the binoculars out yet. Excuse the finger and the lens. A couple of swans. There might be just sitting this side, looking out. Pretty quiet really. Never know, there's a couple of other little stretches of water, so hopefully be able to get something on film, something interesting for you. In my new Ridgeline jacket, smock, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty wet, a bit windy, so I thought I'd try it out. See what my first impressions of it are. See if I get wet, see if it keeps wind out, and then it'll just let you know my first impressions for anybody that might be looking to buy one. Right, I'm going to move on to another hide now because it's pretty quiet here. And here we have a nicely made, from birch and willow I think it is, an insect shelter. Insects, hedgehogs, grass snakes. So it's a nice idea that they've piled it up there for them, and made out of natural material. So if it rots away, obviously it's just going to do what it would normally do, decompose on the ground. Excellent idea. Carry on and we'll walk down here. Quite a bit of bird activity up in front of us, they're diving, so might be feeding time, which will be good. I'll bring you back in a minute. So I'm just walking along, and as you can see, it's been flattened there. Makes it better if I hold it down. But all the grass is flattened, and there's like a little indentation where the bushes have been flattened, and that'll be whoops, that's going to be a bed of some animal, don't know what, but yeah, I need to learn more tracking skills, to learn what stuff is, because it interests me definitely. There's a group walking behind me. I'll bring you back. We're getting to about the weather. If you can see, probably don't pick it up that well on camera. It's actually clearing up, which is a good thing. It's a bit nicer to be out, but it wouldn't bother me if it did rain. Like I said, I wanted to give a coat test, get a shower. It won't bother me. I'll not dodge it, I'll stay out in it. I'd rather get it tested now while I'm only a couple of miles from the van. I'm not on a weekend camp somewhere. So yeah, job's good. It's warm. Even though I set off this morning, it was wet. It's just really warm. I actually really need the coat on. I think it's probably more hassle to carry it. It's a pretty bit of a nice breeze now, as you might see. It's a bit more open. It's a bit nicer, but over the back where I've come from, it's between trees. So yeah, it was pretty warm, which was a good thing in a way. There's some ponds here. I don't think there's any dragonflies out, but we'll have a look, see if we come across any more amphibians. Bring you back in a minute. Cheers. Name the mushroom. I don't know what it is. I would certainly never pick a mushroom unless I was with a real expert, but even then mistakes have been made in the past. But that doesn't look like an edible one to me. But that's something I'd be frightened I'd, well, I don't know about doing. Because picking mushrooms, because like I say, there are stories even in there. People know what they're doing picking the wrong ones. If you know what they are and you want to comment, let me know what they are. No worries. Tell me if you think they're edible or not. Lovely shape. Definitely. Another ominous looking mushroom. That looks evil. That looks like it's gonna make you ill. Another one of them bulbous type ones. Still don't know what they are. I don't know if it'll pick them up. There's loads of dragonflies kicking about. Damselflies as well. There's one coming our way now, look. flew right past. I don't know if it picks it up or not. Love the little creatures, I think. Like something from another world, really. But yeah, I'm fascinated by them. I know you're probably going to be sick of me. But look at that. That is just an architectural mushroom, innit? The black around the edges. Doesn't look too appetising now. See if I can get another dragonfly on the film as I'm walking along here. So, we've been right round the lakes, the ponds, whatever they are. I think they said it's about 2.5 miles. Got a fair hike back to the van. So it's about, I'd have to say it's about 2.5 to 3 miles all the way. I've really enjoyed it. It's actually loosened my bad back up. So yeah, it's been fun. I'm just watching a bird of prey. I think it's a sparrowhawk floating in the wind, but I can't film it. It's too far away. I've only got my camera. I've only got my phone on me, not my camera. There's one last side to look in along here, and then it's back down to the van. There's a burger van down there, so I might treat myself to a Sunday dinner burger. And we'll have a quick look, like I say, what's in this side, and then we'll head down. Hello people. I've moved on. I've come to Fairburnings, which is Castleford Way, and just gonna have a walk round here. I got done a bit quicker than what I thought up there, up at the other place, but got my ears all over. But yeah, so I've come here just for a look around, so see if there's out we see here. See if there's out interesting. Wow, beautiful, different place. We've got fungi. I'm actually quite amazed to see that. I don't know if it is, but it looks like fly agaric. Probably is. But you expect a little pixie, something to be, a little fairy to be sat next to that. Like something you get out of a kid's story. But what a beautiful, beautiful thing it is. And there's another one down in the woods. Can't get near that one. I don't want to disturb everything. Two together. One there. And one there. Fantastic. So this is the Kingfisher board. And it looks up a waterway. What a kingfisher uses quite a lot. And he quite often perches on there. This phone is terrible when I zoom in, so even if he was there it'd be a terrible picture, but stand on this board and wait and hope you get to see him land on the post or the wire. But I'm just going to back you off because that's horrible. But yeah, he flies up and down here quite a lot apparently. I've been a good few times here and I've never seen him, so I've not been lucky yet. One day, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get to see him, get a picture, bring the camera. I don't know why I never brought my camera. I'm a plonker. Should have done, but anyway, I never. Well, I'll bring him back soon. Very tame ducks. Probably because they get fed loads. Right. Normally this place gets left to look after itself, but this plant here, it's dying off, and there's another one there has been sprayed, and that's giant hogweed. People brought it over years ago because it looks nice when it's in bloom, but it's really bad for you if you touch skin. Can't remember if I've done a video on this before, but it is. So don't rub up against it and then go out in the sun, otherwise you'll end up with big blisters basically. The smaller hogweed, which is this, has the same chemical in, but it doesn't tend to do quite as much damage, but it can. Just depends how sensitive your skin is basically. You can tell a giant hogweed because it's massive and it tends to have a lot more heads on it. Right, that's it, signing off. Had a good day. Must have walked 6 miles today, which I'm really proud of. Trying to get a bit of the old weight off. Cycled 21 mile yesterday, so I've had quite a active weekend, which is how it should be. But yeah, I just if you've watched this, I appreciate it. Nothing really special about it, just me having a wander and a ramble and a bit look at different things. I probably should call it the mushroom hunt or something, but it didn't start out meaning to be like that. I just came across some interesting things, so yeah, thoroughly enjoyed. And I'm nearly back to my camper now, so thank you very much for watching if you have, and catch you next time. See you later.